Okay, this is going to be a recording of a game that is actually quite old. I think it must have been released in 1997 or something like that. You can see that, well, the graphics are primitive for today's standards, but for its time, well, the graphics have never been the strongest point of this game, but the Lord of the no, that's not the Lord of the Rings. It's Lords of the Realm 2. It was basically, I think its strongest point was its the atmosphere of the game, which really made you feel like you were in medieval Europe. I don't remember the exact age it said. I think it was 12 something. So yeah, well, the king is supposed to be dead, and you're supposed to be some kind of lord that wants to be the next king. And basically, the game is a strategy game. It's divided into two parts, you might say. The first part is that you have to manage your counties. You have to feed your people. You have to produce resources that are necessary to create armies and castles with which to fight your enemies. Essentially, your enemies are other lords that also want to be king. That's the story of the game. Well, the story is not really important, but well, so that you have an idea what it is about. And then you have the second part, which is the fights, the battles, which is more like it's normally the game is turn-based, but when you are fighting against other armies, the game becomes real time. You will see this shortly. It was a game of made by Sierra. I'm not sure if they exist anymore. I don't think so, but it was. It is a legendary company, has produced many legendary games, and well, let's see how the game is. I'm not going to choose play now. I'm going to choose a custom game because the play now is to play the whole campaign, which I don't want to do right now. I just want to play one specific custom game. Here you get to choose your name. It's true that Gregonio, my nickname, is not exactly the most medieval kind of nickname, but no matter. The red shield is my favorite, so I'm going to choose that one. And here you can choose a map where to play. I'm going to choose this one, Quaintville, which is basically the first map of the campaign. And in this map you have 4 counties and one opponent, one enemy, the bishop, who thinks that he has been given the gift, I don't know, by God himself to become the next king. So yeah, and here you get to choose some options. I'm gonna try to beat him in the impossible difficulty level, which is a little bit difficult, but we'll see how it goes. There are more options here, and generally I prefer to choose these options like county status weak, weapons none. Weapons none means that you start with no weapons at all, etc., etc. So let's get down to business. A warning message because, well, the game is old, and this has to do with the fact that I'm playing on Windows 8.1. No problems here. And here you get to see some kind of tutorial that explains how the game works. If you ever decide to play this game, I would recommend that you actually pay attention to these things, because the game is a little bit complicated when you first start playing it, or at least it seems to be complicated. It's like you don't really know what you're supposed to do. and in fact it might discourage certain players, especially when they see that well, the graphics are not the best, and it's like this is not exactly a game that captivates you from the start, but once you get to play it a little bit, I think you appreciate it more, and eventually I think you're gonna really like it. So here is my county, Periwinkle. You can see here I have some cows, yeah, living their nice life until they get eaten. And here you can see the county of my enemy, the bishop, who also has cows. And up here there is another county that is not being controlled by anyone. This is controlled by the people. It has no lord, and this one as well. So generally I don't like cows. Now the vegans out there, please don't kill me. I have nothing against cows in real life, but here in this game I think they are a waste of effort, really, because I think that grain is much better. It has a very specific way of being managed. Let's say it's. I think it's pretty straightforward. You plant it, and it grows, and when it's ready, you sow. Or whatever it's called, you get the result of it, let's say. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell all my cows to this little merchant right here. And I'm going to buy
these goods,
grain. And I'm going to plant it. So as you can see, the cows are gone, and here I'm gonna choose so that the villagers eat grain, because there are no cows anymore. If you leave it there, they're gonna try to eat cows that do not exist. So also I think I'm gonna build, or at least try to build, a wooden palisade. This is a castle that helps protect your county from early attacks. You can see here that it needs 350 tons of wood. So my county produces wood plus 16 per turn. That's not really very good, but it will have to do for now. So the tax is set to 0%. The reason for that is because I don't want to tax them just yet, because here where the heart is, you can see number 47, which shows how much the people love you or not. So 47 out of 100 is not really that good, so I need to increase this as fast as I can. Also, you can see here some fields that are barren. This could be for whatever reason, perhaps because of drought, or I don't remember. There are some reasons why they can get barren, and you have to repair them, so to speak. So I'm gonna try to do that. Not really sure why that sound effect was chosen, the birds, but well. And obviously now I have to assign people to farming, grain farming, that is. So I'm also going to send a message to the bishop. I'm going to send him a compliment. It doesn't really make any difference what I say here, so hi, bye, and he will still think that it's some kind of compliment. I'm basically doing it so as to be nice, really. No other reason, because anyway there are no other enemies here. It's just him, so there's no way to form an alliance with him. so complimenting him doesn't really make much of a difference. However,
Your love for the church is
yes.
well known, my child. I'm sure your faith will be repaid in coming times.
Yes, it will be repaid in coming times, but not by you. So the second turn, and you can see here that the grass is, the grain has started to grow. It's spring now, and by autumn it will be ready. And for now I don't think I have anything else to do, so I'm just going to end my turn once again. You will also notice that thanks to the fact that I don't have any taxes set, the love of the people grows. It's up to 59% now. Obviously the goal is to bring it up to 100, which will take some turns. The grain is growing even more, and now it's fully grown, and next turn I'm gonna have plus 249 sacks of grain. So you can see that at least for me it works this way. It's faster, I think. While the cows, I don't know, I've never liked having cows. Every time I've tried to test how it is with cows, it didn't really work. So grain works, and I like having it. Of course, you might argue that people then eat bread day and night. Yeah, well, that's not really my problem. As long as they are fed, I think that's enough. And besides, this way we save some cows from the slaughter, and some vegans and vegetarians are going to be happy about that. So, ending my turn once again, and now back to the start, in the sense that I have to start the growing of the grain once again. 71, 247 people. This is also a problem at the moment. I don't have enough people here, but the more this grows, the love of the people, the more people I will have in my county. You can see the statistics here: births 75, deaths minus 29, no immigration. So, ending my turn once again. Everything seems to be quiet. He's trying to build a royal castle, which will make it a little bit difficult to conquer, but there is a way to do that without losing a lot of troops. I will go on ending my turns. Not much to do at the beginning, especially if you only have one county. And once again, and the heart is at 100 at the moment, and he's on the move. He's trying to conquer this county here, I guess. He will manage it, because this county seems pretty weak. You can tell by the fact that here in the town center there aren't a lot of things, while if you compare to that, to his county, you can see here some kind of, I don't know if this is supposed to be a church. I've never really given it this much thought. In fact, his county is in better condition than mine, which means I need to start getting better. Oops, here I forgot to change the tax. I can now set it to 7%, which is the number you can set it to without losing any heart here. One field has been repaired, so I can make it a grain field as well. And now I think it's time to actually take some people from the ones that are repairing the fields and put them here, so that they cut some wood because I really need to build that castle. And now it says 100 turns, but this will change into 1 turn. It's not much of a protection, this castle, but it's better than nothing.
A castle has been finished in the county and is ready.
And I
to
also get a
receive
gift of 50 troops for free, which is also a good thing. And now I'm going to try to build
a motte and bailey.
the second castle. Well, replace the wooden palisade, which is a little bit useless if you think about it, to the modern bailey, which is, especially against the computer, it works sometimes. Unless we're talking about huge numbers of troops, it can help. Now, as you can see here, it needs 30 tons of stone and 390 tons of wood. Now, unfortunately, this county does not have a quarry, so I cannot produce or excavate any stone, which means I will need to buy it. So, first, these guys are going to work here, so that because I also need 390 tons of wood. And let's see how much. It needs 30 tons of stone. Can I?
Buy
Yes,
these goods,
okay.
my lord.
Well, actually, I'm gonna buy exactly 30. No need to
Buy
waste
these goods, my lord.
money at the moment. And another turn, and this castle will be complete. He's trying to attack this county with what was left of his army when he attacked Burned Umber, and let's see if he manages it.
A castle has been finished in the county and
And
is
another
ready to receive
100
a garrison.
extra troops. He failed, which is a good thing. So so I still have plenty of time. I'm also gonna turn on mining
Mining on.
so that I can build weapons, and the blacksmith. And here I'm
Build
gonna
a weapon.
choose the best weapons, which is well, it's this is used to create knights, and knights in this game are pretty strong. It's the strongest unit there is. So now I have 1,180 people. I think I should also buy some grain just to be sure before the
Buy
merchant
these goods,
leaves.
my lord.
And another field repaired. Things are looking up at the moment. I'm also going to try to build a Norman keep. This one requires a hell of a lot of stone, 920 tons of stone, and at the moment I cannot afford
Buy these
those.
goods, my lord.
Unless, no, I don't have enough money, and I don't have enough goods to sell in order to acquire the money. So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. This symbol here means that there are mercenaries available in the
Use
county.
slider bar to draft peasants from the population.
150 Moorish archers. Unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have the money to hire them. They need 3,000 crowns just to hire them. At the moment, I have 892. So, not possible. Ending my turn. Oh, he sends me a message.
Growing power throughout the lands. Providence, it seems, is with me. The bishop's influence has outpaced your frail reign, my unfortunate foe.
Alright, I'm gonna act crazy and I'm gonna send him another compliment. You are very pretty. Hopefully that will make him feel better. Yeah.
Your compliments are a fine tribute, my lord. The church council looks fond.
Oh, it does. Well, now I feel better. So, another field repaired. Only problem is that I'm not gonna have grain soon. Which makes me look a little bit bad in the sense that I told you that grain works, but in this case I'm running out of grain. In fact, you can see now that I don't have enough to feed all my population, so no, I have enough to feed all my population, but they're gonna have to eat half the grain that they would normally eat, which is bad. This situation should not go on for long, but at the moment there is not much I can do because the merchants are all the way over here. I have to wait 2 more turns until my grain is ready to be collected. And now they're not going to eat anything, which is indeed quite bad. And he has prepared a large army. He is really desperate to conquer this county. We'll see if he manages it this time. Normally I should drop my tax rate, but I shouldn't do this because I really need the money. So, okay, grain has been collected, so now we have food once again. I'm curious to see what he will do, if he will manage to win there. Hopefully he will not. And he didn't, he lost once again. This is great. Gives me more time to prepare. And come on, merchants, come here. Drought. Okay.
You have just lost a field.
Yeah, well,
My lord, your reputation suffers. Perhaps you should reconsider your current course of action.
I think he's right. I think I should stop this recording. There's no future here. And in fact, I'm seriously considering suicide after this. But on second thought, no. So, again, unfortunately, my people will have to eat half the food that they would normally eat. Not much I can do about that. So soon I'm gonna have all my fields repaired, and I'm not gonna have any more trouble with food. You will see that. Okay, and I have 6,750. So I'm gonna buy stone.
Buy these goods, my lord.
In order to build the keep. And in fact, I'm gonna assign everyone there to work on the castle building. And now I'm also gonna drop my taxes so that this heart increases.
You do not have enough crowns to pay all of your soldiers.
Yeah, well,
Be warned, your men will not tolerate this situation for long.
okay, they will not tolerate it, so I should increase the taxes once again. Basically, I need
Castle building, a Norman keep.
I need 37 crowns per turn just to feed to pay them. And there I was thinking that they were doing it because they loved me. Guess not. Okay, the castle will be built next season.
The castle has been finished in the
0
country
extra
and is
troops
ready
sent to the
receive a
castle. Okay.
Mining,
That's not a big problem really, but...
blacksmith.
And now a stone castle. It's better, I think it's better if you build the castles step by step instead of choosing the royal castle right away. The reason for that is because this monster here is quite expensive, so probably you will take quite a bit of time to build it. So until then you are pretty much undefended, and in fact, if you have already selected to build the royal castle, you cannot go back and say, okay, I changed my mind, I want to build a wooden palisade. It has to be the royal castle. So if they attack you in the meantime, you're screwed. So better to do it step by step. Now the stone castle needs another 127 tons of stone.
Buy these goods, my
That
lord.
shouldn't be very difficult to gather. I'm gonna sell all my armors, which are quite expensive, and buy the necessary
Buy these
stone.
goods, my lord.
It's gonna take 13 turns if I leave it like this, but no, I want to build it as fast as I can. Not because I'm worried about my protection, but because as you can see here, each castle gives you a bonus to the
A stone castle.
boosts. It says boosts tax revenues by, well, the royal castle by 150%.
A wooden palisade.
Just the wooden palisade by 50%.
A stone castle.
Stone castle 125%, which is it's an important difference. You earn more money basically from this county. Well, in these turns I don't really have much to do, so I'm just
The
gonna...
long spell of hot weather in the county is causing
Okay,
fire.
another field lost. This looks like a Sahara or something like that.
The power of the church
going
is growing fast. Events move on apace, and soon methinks a new power will hold these lands firmly in its grasp.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be your power. It's not gonna be you, so don't get excited. And he's trying to attack this county again. Chances are that this time he will manage to beat them. But that's okay. By now I'm
A castle has been finished in the county
very well
and is ready to
defended
receive a garrison.
with a royal stone castle, which for the computer is almost impossible to conquer unless
Band
you
of Moorish
really mess
mercenaries
up.
is available for hire, my lord.
However, I'm going to
royal
build a royal castle as well, just
Mining, black,
mainly for the taxes more than anything else. Damn, it needs 37 stone. This is very little, but I don't have it. So I'm gonna have to wait for the merchants to come back. Let's see what he does if he wins here. This time he's victorious. Okay, so now he has 3 counties and I have only 1. But that's okay. Now he's gonna try to attack me.
I apologize for the inconvenience.
You are forgiven, don't worry. We can still be friends. Okay. The merchant is about to enter my county. He's right on the border right now, and he's bringing in an even larger army. Yeah, well, at the moment things look pretty grim, but in reality they're not that grim. And especially now that I'm gonna build
Buy these goods, my lord.
the royal castle, basically he has no hope of conquering this county.
My lord, your reputation suffers.
Yeah, you told me that before.
Consider your current course of action.
And it actually made me feel for a little bit, but feel bad for a little bit, but okay, so I don't have enough time to build the royal castle because he's gonna take one more turn to attack the castle that I have, while my royal castle will take 2 seasons to be built, so he's gonna attack my stone castle, but you'll see that I will not have the slightest problem in beating the 150 peasants, the 115 pikemen, and the 205 archers that he's sending. And this here you can see the how a typical siege works. Of course, I should also be careful not to lose too many archers, because he has archers as well, so he can shoot from outside. Also, note that the stone castle and the royal castle have a moat around the castle. You can see it here, which they need to dig in order to. Okay, let's fool him a little bit. Because otherwise I'm gonna lose too many archers, and I don't want to do that. They are quite precious. A little bit like the ring of Gollum, if not more. And now that his archers are almost dead, I can go to deal with. Yeah, they're all dead, so I can go up here and deal with the pikemen and the peasants who are digging. I lost 6 archers. That's not so bad. And this thing really hurts them, as you can see. Okay, there was an archer here who... Yeah, well, buddy, all your friends are dead. I think it would be much more intelligent on your part to just leave. But no, he wants to die a hero, and that's fine. Well, sorry I skipped the video. It's it's a video showing that you have won the siege. You have defended successfully. Okay, next turn my royal castle is going to be built, and he's going to attack in 2 turns, which means that this time he's going to attack a royal castle.
A castle has been finished in the...
My troop.
Yeah, keep sending troops. Basically what I'm waiting for now is to have enough knights.
Blacksmith.
At the moment I could recruit 50. That's not a lot. Okay, and let's see now a siege in the royal castle. He has 765 men, which is quite a bit. And this time he decides to attack from the front. You can see here that his efforts are basically in vain. He cannot even reach me, and now that he will have to dig here, I'm gonna just burn his troops. He's already down to 390 and 380 troops. It's basically suicide. That you might say that this is one of the weak points of this game. The AI of the computer is pretty stupid. Once you know how to deal with the computer, it's very difficult to lose. You can still lose, but it's a little bit difficult. So yeah, I think that in the real world, these guys will be running by now. So here's the video. Yeah. So
Castle built.
I will have to repair the castle. He keeps sending, and here is the first problem. This troop is obviously made up of peasants, and their sole purpose is to destroy my crops here. So let him get a little bit closer, and Okay, now I'm gonna need to recruit some troops myself in order to deal with
After raising an army,
that. However, I don't want to attack this troop because I'm gonna lose. Instead, I want to attack this one. These ones are just gonna die because of the siege that they are going to attempt. And here, well, I'm not even gonna fight this. I'm gonna allow the computer to just calculate this battle. Basically, it was 44 peasants against 72 knights. No chance for the peasants. Warning.
Noble, the church will not sit still for such transgressions. Mend your ways.
Okay, so I don't know. Perhaps I should mend my ways. Perhaps I should go to the church. Yeah, on second thought, I will not. So I think I need to start thinking about attacking, because he will just keep coming endlessly. Finally it gets boring. I think I can take this castle here. I'm just gonna need a few more troops, or rather a bigger army. I'm gonna try to hide them here because I don't want them to be attacked. I'm not really going to take this siege anymore. I'm gonna allow the computer to calculate it. Wow, but I lost way too many. Yeah, well, that was bad.
You are intolerable, my lord. Your troops make bloody war in our lands, and you yourself show little regard for our status. We are considering action.
Oh, so what have you been doing until now? It wasn't considered action? I think I should let me think about this, because now this is gonna get a little bit more difficult to win. That was a mistake. Allowing the computer to handle that battle was a mistake after all.
I trust you've heard of the church's fast-growing power throughout the lands. Providence, it seems, is with
Ah
you.
yes, I think he has already told us this before.
Frail reign, my unfortunate foe.
Yeah, and he attacked my knights. I'm gonna lose, but at least I should try to take with me as many as I can, especially the archers. The computer is stupid enough as to leave the archers undefended, so I'm gonna kill some. Not a lot, but at least I killed some. And now I'm gonna have to garrison my castle, because otherwise it's gonna be difficult.
garrison this castle?
Okay, let him attack now. That fight, that siege that I didn't handle myself, is gonna lose me some time. A band of Moorish mercenaries is available. I'm gonna hire them, and I'm gonna use them to defend that castle. Right now I cannot make them enter the castle because it's under siege. It doesn't allow you. If you try it, it says you cannot send men into this castle because of the siege. I'm not sure if I should allow the game to handle this manually. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, I won. I lost some troops, but
Your vile conduct has surpassed every attempt to deal with you in good faith. You will now answer to my...
okay. I'm gonna send him an insult now. You're ugly, just because he's annoying me. And I think it is time to attack. Or maybe not. First it's time to
Garrison
defend.
this castle? A royal castle.
And when I have enough...
Heavy rains turn into a deluge, and a field
Okay, flooding is another reason why one of your fields may get...
You are misguided, my child. There is little to be gained from your rude and childish remarks.
Okay.
Out of necessity, I've been...
Yes, it's out of necessity. Okay, he's sending another one of those pillagers.
By the church's authority,
And another army here. He's getting desperate, really. But now I really need to be careful here because there's another army coming from behind. And I shouldn't really be wasting my troops.
my lord, your...
Yeah, okay. You are getting annoying.
My troops...
You see, the problem is that he has 3 counties and it's quite easy for him to attack, to create troops. I'm gonna take this battle because otherwise maybe I will lose a lot of men again, and I don't want that to happen. Otherwise I'm gonna be stuck there for a long time. This time, unfortunately, he's not going through the front. These sieges are not so much a matter of winning, it's mostly a matter of not losing too many troops. And especially when they have archers, it's a little bit dangerous in the sense that you need to be careful. Obviously here I'm trying to trick the computer into shooting the archer that is moving around all the time, and they cannot hit him, while at the same time the rest of my soldiers are slaughtering them. Only 2 of them left. I would prefer it if they were shooting at the archers. In fact, I'm going to order them to shoot at those first, and then we can take out the pikemen more relaxed. Yeah, just stay there, standing, doing nothing, wasting your life for the sake of a lord that doesn't give a rat's ass about you. Wow, they finally decided to do something, but that was not a very smart thing to do. This is sad, really. It's sad because look at this waste, a waste of life. Moving them here so that to this tower so that they can get a better shot. at the pikemen. Okay, and now they're moving down again. Three, two, one, bye. And the siege goes on. Wow, that's quite a big army that he has amassed here. But my brave troops should be able to deal with this. Yeah, get closer. That was very smart of you. Okay, and with the archers gone, well, his archers, it's basically going to be a slaughter now. This is getting me dizzy, moving all around. So basically, as you can see, the trick to defending your counties properly and effectively is to just build either a stone castle or a royal castle and then fill it up with archers. You cannot go wrong with that, at least not against the computer, because his way of attacking is pretty stupid. So unless you make serious mistakes, you're not going to lose any siege. Unless, of course, you have way too few archers. But I think that if you have at least 200 archers, unless he has an insane amount of troops, basically something like 1,200 or something like that, then you can survive the siege. Obviously the best way is to just fill it up with 600 troops, which is, if I remember correctly, the limit. 600 archers, that is, and you're safe for good. Yeah, these sieges are a little bit boring because sometimes you just have to wait for him to come to you. Okay, so look at him. And he has caused quite a bit of damage here to the castle, but it's all for naught. So he lost all these troops and I only lost 6 archers. So now I think I should... No, I don't have enough troops yet to attack.
Out of necessity.
Okay, he's gonna try to attack again. I'm gonna have to buy stone.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Not that much.
Buy these goods,
I think
my
for
lord.
now 2,000 units is going to be enough, so that I have enough for my for the counties which I'm going to get soon.
The castle has...
Your effort.
Once I have 200 here, I think I should attack.
Presence of...
These pillagers, this strategy that the computer uses, it was added with the expansion pack of the game. In the standard version of the game, this would not happen. So basically, if you had a royal castle, you were safe for good. You didn't even have to defend your fields or anything like that. They added this thing which was, yeah, well, it's a little bit more realistic, I guess, this way, but it's more of an annoyance than anything else. Okay, 200 troops recruited, and I'm gonna combine them with the others.
Combine these armies.
How many do I have?
This is one of your
286.
armies.
That's gonna be enough for the keep that this guy has here. And another siege I have to take, unfortunately, because he has way too many archers this time. So it's gonna be dangerous in the sense that if I'm not careful, I'm gonna lose a lot. And if I allow the computer to simulate the siege, I'm gonna lose a lot of archers. And for now I don't want to do that. So yeah, at the beginning you pretty much have to be taking these sieges. I mean, you have to be fighting them yourself as opposed to allowing the computer to simulate them.
At your service.
Not much going on here. It's not really interesting, this this part of the game, in the sense that you're just doing the same thing again and again. That's true, but well, I think that if I hadn't allowed the computer to simulate that particular siege before, I probably wouldn't be fighting this one now. But well, hey, what are you guys doing here? They were taking a break. Down to 150 men already. You can't lose. You really cannot lose. If you know what you're doing, you cannot lose. Essentially, the game can only be lost at the beginning. If you're not fast enough to defend your first county, it can happen, especially when you're playing at the impossible level. Okay, that siege is over. So before he gets to me again, I'm going to attack.
band of
Sure,
Moorish
I'm gonna
mercenaries is available
hire
for
these
hire,
mercenaries because I see here that he's trying to send pillagers once again.
To try to conquer a county, attack it by moving your army on top
Well,
of
that's not exactly accurate, because if he has a castle, as in this case, you need to attack the castle instead. Not sure if one battering ram is going to do it. I'm gonna build 2 of them, which means that my city is gonna take 3 seasons to be ready. I'm also gonna bring my archers, the archers which I just hired,
A castle has been
to deal with this one. Oh, finally, they were not pillagers, they were... it was a normal army, so unfortunately my mercenaries are gonna go to waste. Well, they killed some archers at least. But well. And next turn is going to be the siege. My siege this time against 191 archers. I think I did well getting 2 battering rams, because the first one is probably gonna get killed before it manages to reach the second gate. In fact, let's hope that at least it destroys the first gate. It didn't. Now that's a problem. That's a big problem, actually. Let's see if the second one manages to do it. Yes. But there's no way it's gonna make it to the second gate, which poses problems now. Well, the first thing I have to do is deal with these things. I should have been a bit more careful. Okay, so this siege is not going exactly as expected. Because these things are really killing my men. Don't even know what they're called. The round thing that throws fire. Okay, now they have to bring down the gate by themselves without the battering ram. Luckily the second gate is much much easier to bring down than the first one, so the siege is won and the castle is taken and the county is taken. That should even up even things up a little bit.
You have made an excellent start in your attempt to pick up.
Yes, an excellent start.
Presence of my troops.
Okay, he goes on attacking the other county, which is good, which gives me time to build castles here.
Stone castle.
And prepare the county the way I want it. I'm gonna sell the cows as usual, and and buy more grain.
Buy these goods, my lord.
I have a lot of money, so and that's what you have to do when you conquer a new county. Essentially, you need to set the taxes to 0 because their love for you is very low. The reason for that is because when a county is taken, if you see here, it says from events -70, which means that just because you conquer this county, they pretty much hate you. So you need to work hard to gain their trust, so to speak. And I think I should... I'm not sure if I should. I'm gonna make an attempt to attack the next county. Perhaps this is a mistake, but...
Your serfs are unhappy.
Yeah, well...
Trouble has been heard as yet, but the people of the
that's because their love is less than 25. But that's gonna be fixed soon. Of course, if this keeps happening, if you go on having less than 25 for I think it's 4 turns or something like that, then they cause a revolution, and you lose the county to the people. So you need to be careful.
There has been a little talk about the way you are ruling this shire. The people
Okay,
are
but
not happy
it's up
with
to
your
20. Next season it's going to be just fine. This one I'm not sure if it's going to be a pillager or not, because now it got me thinking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and attack the castle and hope that they are pillagers. I'm also gonna assign more people to work on castle building. And I was lucky enough to get mercenaries here, 100 Scottish pikemen. Granted, it was not the best unit I could get at this time, but it will do. If they are pillagers, then
siege this castle.
no problems. I'm gonna get well, 2 battering rams. I think I should also build a siege tower just in case, because last time I had some problems.
Out of necessity.
Where does he think he's going? Okay, they are pillagers, so they're dead. And now their love for me is back up at 34, which is safe. I'm not gonna take this siege. The computer should be able to handle it. Yes, not a lot of troops lost. And from now on, essentially what remains to be done is to take this county here, which should not be a big problem, and then take this county here, which should be a bigger problem because he has a royal castle here, which is, if you don't know what you're doing, it's a little bit difficult to conquer. You need to have pikemen, which I do. But I'm gonna need more, so I think I'm gonna start creating more here, more pikes, that is.
Castle built. Castle.
But here, let me think, because yeah, this county is undefended. I think I may have messed up here. So I'm gonna take these troops out of the castle. I'm also gonna reinforce them with more troops. And
Combine these armies.
I'm gonna defend my county.
By the church.
Combine these
Next turn
armies.
is gonna be my siege. Hopefully he's not gonna try to directly attack this county here. I don't think he has time anyway. So first the siege. Once again he has archers.
Your orders, sir? Your orders, my lord? Your orders, sir?
That is annoying. That is annoying because I have to waste knights. Just to take out the fire here. No, he didn't make it. So I'm also going to use this tower here to get a better access to the castle from the side. There you go. And now I have direct access to this.
Of course, my lord. Let's go. Your orders, sir. Let's go. Excellent.
Okay.
Of course, my lord. Of course, my lord. Let's go. Let's go. Of course, my lord. Your orders, my lord. Of course, my lord. Of course, my lord. Of course, my lord. Excellent. Let's go. For honor and glory. Let's go. Your orders,
Truth is that I could have handled this situation a little bit better. I've lost quite a few knights because of this, but well, I was unlucky in the sense that he had way too many archers in this castle, so I have to sacrifice some knights. But he's still doomed. There's nothing he can do to save this castle.
your orders, my lord. Of course, my lord.
And the castle is taken. Yeah, that was not exactly the way I did it, but well.
This county all but seals your conquest. One more county, and the crown is yours.
Yep. Okay, he attacked me. I think I'm gonna take this battle as well to try to reduce the losses to the absolute minimum.
Of course, my lord.
Remember that this game also has a grouping option, which means that if you use control plus a number, you can assign to that number troops. So that's kind of cool. I mean, nowadays that's taken for granted, but back in those days it wasn't.
Of course, my lord. For honor and glory. For honor and glory. Of course, my lord.
So yeah, it requires a little bit of strategy here in the sense that you need to focus on the archers, go from behind, and then use your archers to help the knights sweep the enemy. So 3 counties are mine already, and the future looks pretty grim
Buy
for
these goods, my lord.
our god-loving enemy. In fact, I think that even with what I have right now, I could probably take out the royal castle that he has. But I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna get some pikemen because pikemen are very strong against archers, and as you have seen,
Buy these
royal
goods, my
castles have a
lord.
moat, which means that you need to dig, and while you're digging you're getting shot at by the archers, so you need to have units that are very sturdy, and pikemen are like that, so you really need to have pikemen with you to dig. Don't do it with any other kind of troop, unless perhaps, yeah, swordsmen as well are good at that, but not as good. It's pretty much a waste of good swordsmen if you do that.
The long spell of there has been a... Combine these up. The mercenary...
That's great. 200 Irish pikemen. It's like exactly what I wanted.
This is
So,
one of yours. You cannot... This is one of your
So this is
armies.
great because now I can attack. I can attack. Where does he think he's going?
This is one of your armies. Split this army. We have no right. This is one of your armies. We have no right.
So you can see here that I used to have one county and things
Band of
seemed
Moorish
pretty bad,
mercenaries is available for
but
hire.
it was just a matter of time to beat him. Even at the impossible level, it's not really that impossible if you know what you're doing, especially against the computer. Oh, that was bad. That was bad because those were not pillagers. They were a real army, so my pikemen are gone. Alright, so then screw this. I'm just gonna attack with...
This is one of your armies. This is one of your armies.
I do have another unit of pikemen here.
This is one of your armies.
Knights.
This is one of your armies. This is one of your armies.
Okay, by now I shouldn't even have to micromanage my counties.
Siege this castle.
One battering ram is enough for the royal castle because
Combine these
anyway
armies.
the problem is not
Combine these
destroying
armies.
the main gate. The problem is reaching the main gate. So one turn and let's see what he has here. 390 troops. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit difficult, but I think I can do it if I'm careful. 3 battering rams.
Of course, my lord.
Okay, that's something I have never seen before. In all the years I've been playing this game, I've never seen that happening before. Honestly. I don't know what happened. So, anyway, I'm gonna have to dig. I'm gonna have to use my archers as well to dig, because I don't really have that many troops, that many pikemen. Let's get digging, let's get burnt. Of course, every time that he does this, you need to move away, otherwise you're gonna lose everything. And a siege tower, which I never created. I mean, I chose this one battering ram. I don't understand what the hell happened. The game got crazy. That's interesting. So the moat has been covered, almost. And soon one of these battering rams will be able to fit through here and break down the gate. In fact, I think it can already do that. And then my knights can attack. Of course, here, the second gate, there's no way of reaching it with a battering ram, thanks to this part of the castle, which is smaller than your battering ram, so you have to destroy it with knights, preferably. Generally, if you don't have knights, I don't think it's a very good idea to try to attack a royal castle.
Your orders, my lord. Your orders, sir. Of course, my lord. Of course, my lord. Of course, my lord.
Okay, I'm gonna send everyone in to help with the cause.
Your orders, my lord. Let's go.
So they're broken in. And now, remember that if one of them manages to reach the flag here, the castle is taken. You don't even need to destroy everyone, you just need to get to the flag, which I just did. So the siege is won, we've seen that before. And the last county. Now here, there's a chance that the game will crash. It does that after I finish. Well, the bishop, unfortunately, had to be killed. I kind of liked him. Yeah, you see, it crashes. Basically, you get to see one last video after this that shows you being crowned as the king. So this is the game. I know that at times it got a little bit tedious with these sieges, but well, that's how the game works. This is what I played is essentially the first mission of the campaign. It has many more maps where you can play. If you want to get this game, if you want to play it nowadays, you need to get the version from GOG.com. They have a version there that works in modern computers. Remember that this is a game that normally you could even play this in DOS, MS-DOS. So we're talking about a really old game. If you have the old version and you try to play in a computer of nowadays, probably it's not going to work. So if you want to play it, I would recommend GOG. It's a cool game. It's very atmospheric. As you can, I don't know if you were, if you could see that, if you could hear it. The music is great. It really fits with the time, in the sense that it really makes you feel like this is okay. This is the medieval times. The voices and everything, it really fits. The graphics are not so good for nowadays standards, but well, this is not a game that you're going to play for its graphics. You're going to play it for its atmosphere more than anything else. So I hope you enjoyed this game, this video, and if you liked the video, well, you know what to do, and thank you for watching.